Hey guys, it's Linda Bomba here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a series on Facebook marketing for beginners. But before I get into that, if you're into entrepreneurship and making money online, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so you get notified every time I do another video. Also, if you want to get my #1 recommendation to make $200 to $500 a week, click the link in the description. Again, my name's Linda Bomba. This is going to be a series, and I'm taking basically everything I've learned about using Facebook. I've signed hundreds of people into different programs. I've generated thousands of leads using Facebook for free, and I'm going to lay that out for you. This is definitely going to be more than one video. It's probably going to be at least a few. And I'm going to show you, take you from the beginning, and I wish this was stuff that I knew, and get you started on Facebook and show you how you can build an audience and get people following you, and you can start generating leads and signups and sales into your business using Facebook for free. So when I started, I had a profile, and actually I had been doing this for a year by myself. I lost my job. I went to Google, I searched make money online, I bought a website, I set up some pay-per-click ads, and I was driving traffic to the website. It was a replicated website, nothing converted. I know now replicated websites don't convert well, that's not what they're for. And I did have a profile that I started for personal reasons in 2009, but maybe you don't even have a profile. So if you want to create a Facebook account, you want to go to facebook.com and then click create a new account. Get it set up, put your name, your phone number. Make sure you put your name. You don't want to use another name, but you may already have a Facebook account. But I just want to point this out. This is where you go, facebook.com, and then click create an account, and you can get your account set up. Now, this is a profile. And the only reason you would need a business page is if you're running ads. And I will tell you, if you're trying to build up an audience, building up a Facebook page versus a personal profile is a lot harder. And Facebook doesn't particularly like people doing business on their profiles, but there's like millions of entrepreneurs using their Facebook profiles to build their business, connect with people, network, that kind of thing. So if you don't have an account, you can set one up. And this is actually my account. I'm going to start you at the beginning, and maybe you just have an account set up, or you're just going to go do that. But you want to optimize your profile. And the fact is, whether it's Facebook or another social media platform, most people do not know how to set up a profile correctly, because you want to attract people to you. And what most people do is they put things up here, and I'm going to show you what you don't want to put and what you do want to put, and it just repels people. So my first suggestion is, if I start here with your profile picture, make sure you have a recent good picture of you that shows your face. You do not want to put one up with your kids or your dogs. You don't want to put a logo of your company or a picture of the product or anything like that. Make sure that you put a good picture of yourself. If you need somebody to take some pictures of you, or you want to take some selfies, but make sure it's a good picture of you, because people want to know you're real. There's a lot of fake profiles out there. There are people that don't even put a picture here, which you really don't want to do that. But make sure that when you're setting up your profile, you put a good picture up here. Now, you can call this a Facebook cover. You can call it a banner. You can call it whatever you want, but this is kind of, look at it this way, that it's like your storefront. If you had a physical store, you had a brick and mortar business, when people kind of walk up and they see, so you tell people, something about what you're doing online, what you're about. You want to make sure you put a picture of yourself, and then say something. If you've got a logo, put your logo up here. That's my blog. If you got a blog or a website, put that up here. But you want people to kind of know when they come to your page that that's you, that you're real, what you're doing here online, and all that. So my recommendation to you is, now you can do this cover, banner, whatever you want to call it, yourself. I'll leave a tool below that I use to make graphics. You can make one yourself and do that, and do all these things and put your picture up and all that. But my recommendation to you is that you get somebody to do one for you. Now, I paid somebody to do this. I mean, it's worth the money to pay somebody that does graphics so it looks professional and all that. And if you don't want to do it yourself, one of the things you can do is you can come over to Fiverr. Fiverr is a gig thing. And if I just search in here, Facebook covers, you can see now you want to, if you're going to use this, and these go from, there's some here for $10 and other ones are $75. Look for at least a 2-star seller. Like this person, these 2 people here are 2-star sellers. And I don't, if I had a name of somebody on Fiverr, I would give it to you, but I don't. I'll leave a link below for this too, that you can create an account. But you can come search on Fiverr. This is pretty inexpensive to pay somebody. You can look at some of the stuff that they've done for somebody else, but I definitely look for level 2 seller, and then also look how many things here. Now this person has like 4.9 reviews and a rating of 4.9 and over 1,000 reviews. Look for at least a level 2 seller. They're not too expensive, but they're not brand new either. But you can check these out and pick someone if you want to come on here, and then you can send them your information and pay somebody else to do it. Now I had somebody do this for me. If you want me, I can hook you up with this person. You come over to, leave me a message on Facebook and I will hook you up with that person, because I really recommend that you want to get somebody else to do this so it looks professional. And you're actually, when people come over and say, oh, that looks good. Now, the other thing that you want to do with your profile, Facebook, unlike Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or Pinterest, they give you, there's more space here to put things here than there is on any other social media platform, because all the other ones, there's a very limited space. You only get so many characters. On Facebook, this is not the case. So you want to fill all this out. Now, you can put, my suggestion to you here is that you give away something free. This is a free ebook that I did about TikTok. If you don't have something to give away, like, it's a lead magnet, I'll leave a link below. You can take a free account with a training platform I use. They give you some lead magnets that you could use. You could put that in there. The reason I'm telling you to put something free in here is something because people are looking for, you want to be providing some sort of value rather than sending them to something that you're trying to sell. Or if you're involved with a network marketing company, this will, and I generate a lot more leads with this, and not even like promoting it a lot, just because it's free. If you eventually get to the point where you can make your own lead magnet, because that's a lot more valuable, like nobody else has this. But if you don't, at the moment, you don't have anything to give away, I will leave a link below, and there's campaigns in there that they set up for you, and you can give them away. There's different topics, like there's one that's 5 ways to make money from home, to give something away for free that will attract more people to you. And you want to go through and you want to fill all this out. Make sure you don't give anything, you don't miss anything. Put your other social media accounts here. I have my newsletter here that people can just join and get on my list. This is a free Facebook group that I have that people can join if they want some help. This is my blog. But put everything in here because you want to let people know, tell them a little bit about what you are. What you don't want to do, and I see most people do this, is you don't want to put anything here about any company you're involved with. You don't want to put pictures of your product. You don't want to put the company logo. You don't want to put the company name here. You don't want to. You never want to set up a profile or a business page under a company name, because people join people and not companies. And you could join, I've been doing this now, it was 11 years last month in September. I've been involved with over 15 companies now that they're out of business. You don't want to brand a company because you don't know, you could be involved, whether it's a network marketing company or an affiliate program you're a part of or any of that company could not be around. So you don't want to set up any kind of pages, actually on any social media platform that's under the company name. You want to make it your name. Now, I have an LLC, which I put that here, that I created for like tax purposes and that kind of thing, which if you're serious about this, you should do that. And I have that here, but this is my account and my name. I'm branding myself. You always want to brand you in nothing you're involved with. And at some point, if you're doing this long enough, I have my own products. I have some of my own products now that I promote and I make money through that. Or you could have coaching services or consulting services. So you want to make it your name. And if you decide that you want to do an LLC like I did and you want to put your name under that, I don't really recommend that because you're branding you. But that's up to you. But the people that really, I mean, that really want draw people to them, and I've generated thousands of leads and signed hundreds of people on Facebook for free. And in this series, I'll get into more about some of the things that I'm posting on Facebook and how much you should post and that kind of thing in other videos. But this one I wanted to be about getting you set up and get started and set your profile up correctly. And I call this optimizing because most people don't know how to do this. I mean, I've seen people, instead of putting their real name, they may put their first name, they'll put their last name as the company name they're with. You never want to do that, because what happens is people come to this and they say, oh, he or she, they're with blah, blah company. And what they do is they go out to Google and they search for a review of that company. And they end up finding like a blog post or a YouTube video of someone doing a review of that company. They consume that person's content and then they end up signing up with them. So you don't, I mean, and the thing with not using your real last name and using the company name, and how many people I've seen do that, you really don't want to do that. Those are all things that you're going to do, and I'll get into other videos about what you want to post, that rather than repelling people, you attract them to you. So you want to make this you and put it in your name. You definitely don't. And on all this space here, you don't want to put anything in here about any company you're with or promoting or anything like that, because that doesn't do well on social media, and people are going to just come to your profile and they're going to say, oh, and you'll lose them. So I did not know this when I got started on Facebook. I just had my profile up, and I've been now on Facebook for it's 10 years going on 11. I've been doing this for a total of 11. And I've learned a few things, and I'm going to show you some of these things as we move on. This is what I was talking about, me getting over 200,000 followers on Facebook or on TikTok. You can see when I'm making these posts, this post got 408 likes on it, got a bunch of comments. This one, and this is I'm promoting something, got 90. This is another one that I promote that I posted. It's got 232 likes. I'm going to show you. And yeah, it's taken me time to know what to post, how to post it, what to say, what not to say. And if you're new, you probably don't know that. So if you're on Facebook and you want to use Facebook, and if you're brand new, go ahead, set up an account, and then talk to somebody about getting a banner or a cover. If you need a name, I can give you one, message me. But you want to take the time, because once you do this once, you're not going to have to do it again. You can have all your other your website, your blog, I've got my other social media accounts here, and set it up correctly, because if you don't, and you're putting all the things I mentioned, you don't want to put talking about your company, the company name, the product, service, putting pictures, the logo, you're just going to repel people. So I hope you found value with this video. Please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you do. If you need some help finding somebody to make a banner, and you don't want to use Fiverr, I'll leave a link for Fiverr and the tool I use to make graphics. If you want to use your own, I'll leave them below this. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.